Hi everybody, it's Marilyn with MKR Creations, and today I'm going to do some more work on our album here. So today I'm going to put the pages in and then we will start decorating. So you will need a glue or your score tape, either one. You also will need your decorative paper and your pages to go in your album. My pages measure, I have the measurement here somewhere. They are 6 1/4 by 6 3/4, and then on the 6 3/4 side you score it at a 1/2 inch to make your gusset in your book. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I want to double check. Don't know that this is straight here. Oh, it's saying it is, but just I have a crooked eye. Anybody who watches my channel knows I say that quite often. I don't always see things straight, so I use a lot of rulers and T-squares to make sure that I have things straight and lined up correctly. So I'm going to put glue on my first page here, and I have it set to go about 3/4 of an inch above the bottom of my album here. So, and then I'm going to line it up with the fold here. You don't want to be on the fold, you want to be lined up with the fold and straight. And we're going to let that set up a second before we put our second page in. And the 1/2 inch gusset is nice to give you plenty of room to do embellishing on your albums and add any kind of mementos into them. Especially this is going to be a wedding album, so the bride may want to add mementos into this, so you want to make sure she has plenty of room to do that. She may want to press some flowers from her bouquet or something to put in here, and that will give her plenty of room to do that. And you line this one up with the bottom. For some reason it's not lining any but the top just right. Not sure why that is. Must have been off a little bit on that measurement. But it will be the last page in the album, so. Line this one up. That must just be the one page that's too short. I'm going to take that one out and put a decorative page in, because it looks like I'm going to have more room than I thought I would have for pages. So I'm going to put a scallop page in here, give the album a little bit of a different feel, a little more decorative look to it. Oops. Set down, let that get stuck. Okay. Then we're gonna put another decorative page in. And these pages are basically about the same size as the first ones. I just put a decorative edge on them. And I cut my decorative edges on this album in my brother's Scan and Cut. And it has some very nice border type decorations to it that you can turn into pages. I've welded them together at times, and at times that's usually what I do, is weld them. I make the page the size I want it, and I make the border to match, and then weld them together. Okay, get our last page in there. And I'm gonna put everything down flat and leave it to get all good and glued and adhered here. Put the top on my glue. Okay. Then I have some corners made for pockets, and pockets like this page here, in case I need to use them. I will put in pockets, I'm just not sure where yet, and if these will be the right size. But that's also a 110-pound cardstock that I used for that, so that it is good and sturdy. Okay, and so I have some pages pre-cut to go in my album. I just want to figure out which one I want to put on the front page. That's a good option. Okay. I think, though, I'm going to go with one of these because their first page, they may want to put something down like Mr. and Mrs. or Just Married or something like that, and that will work with this page here. Using my art glitter glue. And I want about 1/8 of an inch border around the page. And since I am having some trouble seeing this, I'm going to get a piece of colored paper to go under it, so that I can see to line things up well. Okay, I'll go over here and I'm going to put I think a pink page over here. And you want to line things up with the border as best as you can. I think we'll put another rose over here. You want to make sure to use the metal tip with your glue so you don't get too much on there, because you don't want it to buckle your paper. And art glitter glue is perfect for that. You can get that one lined up quite right. Okay. Here, I think I'm going to put my, oh, that's not going to fit on there. I'll put my cake on this one. These bordered pages are slightly smaller, so we're going to have to cut our pages to fit there better. Okay, I'm going to continue to put pages in, and I will be back. Okay, so this paper has some of these cards in it, and I'm going to use these, some of these to help with those shorter pages, and then put pockets under them and such for them to put in their save the date cards that they send out if they use those, and their invitations if they use those. They also have nice menu cards here and such that I think are really cute too. When I did this book for my daughter, I did a menu. I did her menu on here. So, and there's one for the wedding dress and one page for the groom. So we'll get some of that stuff incorporated here too. Oh, that's going to be too big for that page. What about this page? It's going to be a little on the big side for that page too. I wonder if I take the border all the way off the edges, that might work. I made a bigger album than this for my daughter. This is a smaller album. This is one I'll take to a craft fair and hopefully sell it there. Yeah, that's gonna work. So we'll put it on there. And then we'll come back later, we'll put a pocket below it. Woke up at 3 o'clock this morning and just couldn't get back to sleep, so finally decided I'm coming downstairs to work on some projects down here. Square my pocket, give it a little more depth for things to go in the pocket. Okay. I also like to trim the edges of my pockets so that they don't bunch up when you fold them over. And the top, I kind of like to put a little bit of a curve there too, so that it doesn't show when you fold it. I'll burnish that down with the bone folder. Thought that bone folder felt weird. I have two bone folders, and this is the one I normally use. I'm like, this one feels weird in my hand. Why is that? All right. So let's see if that's gonna fit. Not sure if I like that. I think I'm going to cut this to fit, then that pocket won't be sitting white on white. I'm going to mark it here with my pencil so I know where to cut. Line that up with the cut line. And we'll glue that down. There. We'll get our pocket ready to go down. And I like to go on each side, the side here, this, and the side here, so that things don't get caught up when you're putting them in and out of the pocket. Line that up so we have a little pink all around it. Put that down. We'll line this up where we want it and where we need to cut. This Fiskars cutter has a thin wire. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It has a thin wire there that shows you exactly where you're going to be cutting. I love that because then I can get things lined up where I want them cut exactly, and always helps the project come out better. Okay, and we'll put that down. That's good for now. Let's see, so we have that page done. We have one on that page. We need to do something here. And might be nice to do the menu here because we have the cake here, but I want to put something down here first because this is going to be, you can't even see what I'm doing, can you? This is going to be a side pocket that they can slide stuff in if they want to, and we'll put this here. Or do I want to go with the pink again? Maybe with the pink so that kind of has a bit of a contrast. All right, and then we'll get this cut and see if it's going to fit or if we're going to have to trim it. I think that will work. And we're just going to put glue on 3 sides so that they can use it as a pocket if they like. Then in order for them to know it's a pocket, I'll put a tag or something in there later when we're embellishing. Okay. And we'll do the same over here and make another pocket. I'm using a lot of the scraps that I had left from making my daughter's and my nephew's albums. So if you're doing several albums, you can use scraps from them and make them work. I think I'm going to wait and put the invitation towards the front. So maybe we'll find the one with the dress here that we can use that as. Not sure I like that. think I like that better. So again, we're just going to go on 3 sides, taking our glue up to the edge as far as we can. And I did that wrong. Well, I guess this won't, it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna put some strips down where I put that glue to keep it from sticking to my page, and put the glue down on the right part of the paper. We'll just consider it reinforcing of our pocket. Sound good? Okay. Now we'll put the glue on the right side and put it down, lining it up with our pink. There we go. And I will stick a little something there to remind me that we have a pocket there. All right, next page. A little bit of gray showing up there from what I cut away before, so we'll get rid of that and get rid of a little bit of that. It's a little more balanced. Okay. I think that will work, and now we need something behind it. I think this lace would look pretty back behind it. Okay. Your art glitter glue dries clear, so if it does get on another page, like a little bit got over here, I wiped it away, but it will dry clear. So nobody will ever know. And we're going to make this side a pocket, so we're going to go down the 3 sides again. And I actually did the right 3 sides this time, so we're good to go. And I'm going to just stick this here so I realize we have a pocket there. And that's the last of the pages. So we have basic paper down on all of our pages now. So I'm thinking this has been long enough for one day for you guys, and I will see you next time, and we will work a little more on embellishing the inside. If we have time, we will do the covers, but I think the covers are going to end up being a totally different video because we still have a lot of work to do in here. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button, and you all have a happy crafting day. I'll see you next time.